Hey, so this is Salon Talk, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all a story of what happened to me when I was a booth renter. I was a booth renter in a salon, and I want to tell you what happened to me because a lot of people think that in the salon industry it is all glitz and glam and oh fabulousness and oh I'm gonna be in a salon and it's just gonna work for me. Well, I'm gonna tell you a story that did not work for me early on in my career that literally made me the woman who I am today. Come on out here, sit down. So here's the thing. I was a booth renter straight out of beauty school. And what happened was I wanted to go in a salon straight after I got my license, my hair license. I wanted to go in a salon where I could be great, where I could stir up my gift. Hold on a minute. My dog is acting up. Sorry about that. Yes. So I wanted to, straight out of beauty school, go in a salon where I could learn, for one thing, from women who had been in the industry far more longer than I have, and women who were talented where I needed to be talented. And that was in the haircutting department. One thing I asked God when I got out of beauty school, I said, Lord, I want to be able to do haircuts. I want people to bring me a book and I'll be like, okay, I got you. Without even just do the style in the book. Thank God he gave me the gift, but I didn't get it from that salon. So what happened was, this is a story of a bad salon owner. You're going to run into one or two of these in your career, and just be careful. Just have hard, tough skin and know that you are better than that, okay? And get up out of there, because you don't need to spend any of your time. You don't need to spend any of your time around someone who is not enjoying you like you should be, like you're trying to enjoy them. So the salon owner came in one day. Instead of her being nice and kind to me, she always had an attitude, a real bad attitude. I just think she didn't like me, and she saw the woman that I would be today. And that's another thing. People see your gifts and they see your future before you, and they'll try to block you and knock you down. So she told me, she just came up to me and said, you a house Niger. And I was like, I computed that back. I said, whoa, what did I do to you? So I made up my mind at that point, that day, that I was going to leave this lady's shop and I wouldn't come back the next day. So when I left that day, I took all of my belongings with me. Fast forwarding to that day. I got out of beauty school. It was the best salon in my town, Sumter, South Carolina at the time, called Upper Level Hair Studio was the name of the business. And they were known for haircuts. I'm talking the women who left out this salon was fabulous. They knew how to do some hair in that salon. I said, I'm going to the baddest, baby. When I get out of beauty school, this is where I'm going to be working at. She had a booth available for me. Matter of fact, she had 2 booths vacant in there. And I occupied a booth. Her booth rent was $100 a week. That was $400 a month that I did not have, did not know how I was going to pay it, but I knew I was going in there and I had to be a boss. So if you're a booth renter, understand that you're stepping out on faith, and you better go on to get you some clients, because you got to pay your booth rent at the end. Every week I had to pay this lady $100 to work in her salon. That's the life of a booth renter. You're pretty much a business owner. It's just like when you work in a suite, the salon suites now. You pay at the end of the week, but you have your own privacy, just like this room I'm in my home. This is my home salon. It's a setup like a suite. So you pay your monthly whatever, but this salon was the old time salon with everybody out on the floor. And I explained that for booth renters because some people coming out of beauty school just need to know what a booth renter is. You're self-employed. You're paying your own taxes. You're paying your own your cosmetologist license. You're paying your business license. You're paying your booth renter's license, and you're paying your taxes. That is 4 bills right there. You a business owner, okay? So you better get to start thinking about business. I needed to be a business owner because I had 2 small children to take care of, and they were just getting in kindergarten, and I needed, if someone called me, I couldn't be on a 9 to 5 where I could And no disrespect for the 9 to 5. Let me say that. I'm just saying for my situation, it wouldn't have worked because of how I was set up. So I needed to be self-employed. I needed it to work for me. So I was in this salon, and it was a young lady at the time named Eva. Eva was the most wonderful thing about that salon. I just wish she was the salon owner, because she had salon owner spirit. The salon owner had dislike spirit. You know, she was very mean. She was very attitudey, and she was not supportive. And so she is the reason, and she know who she is. I hope she sees this video, because a girl is getting known out here in these streets, okay? And I hope she see this video and come across her some kind of way, so y'all share this out so it can be shared and get in the right hands. She knew what she was doing. She saw the person who I am today. And I want to say to you, because if you see this, you know who you are. Because I already put your name of your salon out there, Upper Level Hair Studio. You treated me bad for no reason. All I wanted to do was go in your salon and be great. I had 2 small kids to take care of. You came into the business with personal things. I don't know what, because I didn't even know you before this. But you treated me bad. Bad enough where I had to leave your shop abruptly and find another salon to be blessed in. But I want to say thank you, because that experience leveled me up to say, I don't want to be a salon owner like you. I want to be a salon owner that helps people, be a leader, a guidance, someone people can trust and say, I want to work with her. I want to network with her. And that's the woman who I became. And I'm still grinding, and I'm still working today, creating great lanes for people. Just open another lane, the hair referral system program. I'm forever creating lanes in the hair industry, and I will continue. And it was because of you. You were my first stop out of beauty school. And if I was weak, and I wasn't the determined woman that I am now, you would have crushed my entire career. But because I know whom I am and who I am, it didn't happen, thank God. I left your salon, and I continued on my hair successful journey. And these are stories that you don't hear a lot. People don't tell their stories, but I will be telling my stories. I will be telling all of my stories in 2025 about hair and life, so people can understand it's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. I always dreamed of opening a beauty room in my home. I have one now. So it will be worth it later on. And I just want to give that hope to somebody like myself. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. You got this.